So let's start with the function AND. This function we have got in the instruction, in the word logic operation, as I showed before, and take, drag and drop the function AND. This function, as we can see, can be changed for the other function block or exclusive OR, but stay with the AND, and here we can choose exactly what we want to operate on which kind of variable. This can change automatically by writing first variable here. We would like to see our result of our operation. So, for example, it can be our output byte. So, not exactly Q 0.0 because it is 1 bit. We haven't got AND operation on bits, but the smallest value is byte. So, it must be QB. So, it is byte 0. So, the whole byte of QB. And after we put this name, we have got automatically choose the type of this variable, that it is byte. Of course, as you see, we haven't got defined this variable. We have got the name tag1. So once again, in order to make it everything in good way, we should change this name of the tag. So it will be the best thing, for example, devices, for example, like this. So on this byte we have connected 8 devices, on each bit 1 device, for example. Here we will use our mask, and on the output we want to make the operation on output, so we can copy. So choose this value, copy, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and we have got operation on this device, on this byte. And our mask, we would like to write our mask here. We can make it in binary form, so write 2 hash, and for example 0000 1111. So we see that we will change something with the AND block, with the logic operation of the mask like this. As we see, the first 4 bits will not change the state, because the state will be copy, and the next 4 states will be always 0, because the AND operation demands 2 1 on each input to have output also 1. AND operation is for setting devices to the power off state by setting their zeros. And we would like also to choose what we will have obtained after it, but before anything change and compiling our and downloading our program, we have to put here some contactor. For example, I0.0, it is our first input, and for example the name, start the operation, AND. Why we do it in such a way? We do it because this AND operation will be realized after each cycle of the PLC. If we do not put here any contactor, this will be changing very fast, so 1-2 milliseconds will be switched on and will change value for opposite state in next functions. We can do not use it for this function AND, because as you see, we have got here only operation AND, so it will be once work and will never change more, yes? But in the exclusive OR we have such a problem, so we can put for each function in order to not have any problem. And of course we have to put here some slope, because when we have got open contactor, so like before, we will start our signal on I0.0, then we have the same situation. After each cycle, this end block will be executed, so we have to put only one time on rising edge of this signal. And we have to put, as you remember, some memory which will remember about our previous state, for example not 0 but M3.0. And here of course we have to change the name. It is slope. And of course in my situation you can stay here I change it for M0.0 because I would like to show you by the default, by watch and force table, that we can change this value and obtain some changes. And what we can have more, we should have our QB0 in order to change these values. So go to watch and force table, put the address QB0, set some value in binary form, and our value, for example 11000011, or maybe 01. So we have got 1 1 1 2 3 4 5 zeros and the last position 1. When we have this everything made, we can come back to our program, download to our device, when we have got in our device, we can go to our watch and force table, click our monitoring state. When we are in monitoring state, we have to click our icon of lightning in order to change these values. When we make it, you should obtain on your PLC, switch these outputs which we have selected here. And now we can come back to our program. We can here also monitor it, and we can see exactly the state that we have got exactly here in hexadecimal form, this everything. So in better way, if we want to observe what we are obtain, we should use this M00 in our watch and force table. So here we can put M00, and after giving here a positive slope, so we change to the value of true, but after clicking this lightning, see that we have got our QB0 11000001. After clicking, we have got 0000 and only last position 1. Why in this way? You can once again checked these values that we had here some switched devices on the first position on the left, as you remember, when you want once again check it. So for example here you can once again put signal, then we have got switched this once again these devices. We can put here false, so 0, and in order to put here positive slope, so once again true, and after this operation we have got here zeros. So it is a block of logic operation of AND for switching of devices in the position when where we have got in our mask zeros.